Hi, my name is Stan Reed, and I'm known as the Singing Realtor or the Cat in the Red Hat. And that's another story.
How'd you become the Cat in the Red Hat?
Well, Kayla, I thought you'd never ask, but about 10 years ago, I was getting ready to sing in the Red Bass show at the family reunion, which is what we call our conventions. It was going to be at Anaheim next to Disneyland. And so as I got ready for the Red Bash, I thought, why not celebrate our colors? So I went out and bought a red fedora. There you go. And as it turned out, the red fedora was a big hit. And when I went home after that, I decided, why not wear the red hat when I work with my jazz band in Sacramento, which is a Metro Swing Band. I did that, and once again, the hat was so popular, I decided to wear the hat every day.
Do people point it out when you're out in public?
They do. One of the most fun things that happens to me is that, kind of like when you get likes on Facebook, everywhere I go, like I go to Home Depot, and I walk out of there and I've got 3 likes on the hat. I mean, everybody, like kids, women, men, you name it. And so people want it. So they want to get the hat.
That's crazy.
But one of the most fun things that happened was at a Kings game not too long ago. And this happens all the time again. There was a young man that I think had pointed my hat out before at a Kings game. And he leaned over our suite where we were sitting and he said, "Hey dude," he says, "I want to buy your hat. How much are you going to charge me?" He wanted it right there, and I said, "Nah, I don't think so. But I appreciate it. Thanks for your compliments. But no, the hat's going nowhere."
That's crazy, Stan. So what brought you to Sacramento?
What brought me to Sacramento is my prior career in broadcasting. I came here in 1983, and before I actually got to Sacramento, I was touring through California. I really wanted to move to California. And when I arrived in Sacramento in the late fall of 1983, one thing I noticed was, and this is late fall now, it was warm and it was dry, and it felt good on my skin.
Besides the weather, what attracted you to the area?
Wow. Sacramento's kind of similar to my hometown of Louisville, with the exception of weather, but they're both river towns. But I'd done my inspections and checking out before I got here and thought, that looks like a cool town. And immediately when I got here, I love downtown Sacramento. At the time, they used to call it the City of Trees. And love the downtown. I love the Capitol, Old Sac, love the neighborhoods. I love Fab 40s, and a lot of cool neighborhoods. And that's really what attracted me. And then because of the Kings, and my wife and I are, season ticket holder to the Kings. Did we say that already? My producer's helping me out here. Thank you, Kayla. Anyway, we decided to, we were going to follow the Kings. And then the Kings were saved, and the Golden One Center was built. And that's really the nucleus of what's really happening downtown. Then we're going to have the rail yards and Major League Soccer. And we've got a soccer team ready to go into the rail yards. And in addition to that, a major Kaiser facility is going to be built in the rail yard. So a lot of good and exciting stuff happening in Sacramento.
So you mentioned your hometown being in Kentucky. Tell us about that.
My hometown, Louisville, Kentucky. When I was a kid, we have the Ohio River running through Louisville, big river. As a kid, I used to get on my bike and I used to go downtown, down to the river, which was downtown. And I'd watch the barges come up and down the river, and that was exciting. And as a kid, you're kind of going, I hadn't been to many places. Where's that barge going to? And I was very curious and kind of wanted to get on one of them and go ride with them and see where they're going. But so in a way, Sacramento and Louisville are similar, other than weather, because they're river towns and about the same size and so forth.
Okay, awesome. So it's a little familiar. And how long have you been in real estate?
I've been in real estate going on 30 years. I started with Keller Williams in 2001, and when not too many people knew about Keller Williams. And I kind of, in my own way, was instrumental in helping grow the brand in Northern California.
Awesome. And what's your real estate focus currently?
My real estate focus has always been to help buyers and sellers, of course, but I really love working with investors. I like to invest myself. But in addition to that, all kinds of properties. I've sold ranches, I've sold bare land. A couple of those deals were in Woodland, one of the surrounding areas around Sacramento. And so high-rise apartments, condos, you name it, just about every kind of property you can imagine, I've been involved in those. So I can help anybody with, even with commercial.
Wow. Well, that's awesome.
We're at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, say hi to my producer, Kayla. Kayla, come on over.
Hi,
Hey,
Sam.
thank you so much. Hey, hi everybody, and tune in to our next broadcast coming very soon. Thank you, Kayla.
Thanks.